Good evening, everybody. Today, the concept is human rights. Human rights means the rights relating to life, liberty, equality, and dignity of the individual guaranteed by the Constitution are embodied in the international covenants and enforceable by courts in India. Actually, on these human rights, a declaration passed worldwide on the name of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. According to the preamble of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, whereas a recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world, whereas disregard and contempt for human rights have resulted in barbarous acts which have outraged the conscience of mankind and the advent of a world in which human beings shall enjoy freedom of speech and belief and freedom from fear and want has been proclaimed as the highest aspiration of the common people. Whereas it is essential, if man is not to be compelled to have recourse as a last resort to rebelling against tyranny and oppression, that human rights should be protected by the rule of law. Whereas it is essential to promote the development of friendly relations between nations. Whereas the people of the United Nations have in the character reformed their faith in fundamental human rights, in the dignity and worth of the human person, and in the equal human rights of men and women, and have determined to promote social progress and better standards of life in larger freedom. Whereas member states have pledged themselves to achieve, in cooperation with the United Nations, the promotion of universal respect for and observance of human rights and fundamental freedoms. Whereas a common man understanding of these rights and freedom is of the great importance for the full realization of this pledge. Now therefore the General Assembly proclaims this Universal Declaration of Human Rights as a common standard of achievement for all the peoples and all nations, to the end that every individual and every organ of society, keeping this declaration constantly in mind, shall strive by teaching and education to promote respect for these rights and freedoms, and by progressive measures, national and international, to secure their universal and effective recognition and observance both among the people of member states themselves and among the peoples of territories under their jurisdiction. This preamble explains the importance of human rights worldwide. Actually, according to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, all the human rights are elaborated and classified as 30 categories and stored in 30 articles as Article 1 to Article 30. According to Article 1 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. And according to Article 2 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms. And according to Article 3, everyone has right to life, liberty and the security of person. And according to Article 4, no one shall be held in slavery or servitude. And according to Article 5, no one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, etc. And according to Article 6, everyone has the right to recognition. And according to Article 7, all the people are equal before the law. And according to Article 8 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to an effective remedy. And according to Article 9, no one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest. And according to Article 10, everyone is entitled in full equality to a fair and public hearing. And according to Article 11, everyone charged with a penal offence has the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. And according to Article 12, no one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home, etc. And according to Article 13, everyone has a right to freedom of movement and right to leave any country. And according to Article 14, everyone has right to seek and enjoy in the other countries. And according to Article 15, everyone has the right to nationality. And according to Article 16, men and women of full age without any limitation due to race, nationality have the right to marry and to found a family. Nowadays, this article is implementing to allow conjugal visits in jails across the countries. And according to Article 17, everyone has the right to own property. And according to Article 18, everyone has the right to thought. And according to Article 19, everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. And according to Article 20, everyone has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly. And according to Article 21 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to take part in the government of his or her country. And according to Article 22 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to social security. And according to Article 23, everyone has the right to work. And according to Article 24, everyone has the right to rest. And according to Article 25, everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health. And according to Article 26, everyone has right to education. And according to Article 27, everyone has the right to participate in the cultural life. And according to Article 28, everyone is entitled to a social and international order. And according to Article 29, everyone has duties to the community. And the last one is Article 30 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. According to Article 30 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, nothing in this declaration may be interpreted. So, the people, mainly in India, the people from scheduled tribes and scheduled caste and also economically backward communities and minorities and also women are requesting to go through this Universal Declaration of Human Rights and try to utilize and try to enjoy the human rights. And I am thanking you everybody to give this opportunity to me. Thank you all of you.